live here, and this week we're going for things that make you late in the morning. Hales, what makes you late in the morning?
I'd say just pottering about, really. Thinking I've got more time than I have.
Yeah. What is it? A tad optimist, I think it is. A tad optimist?
Yeah,
we discussed that the other week, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
So yeah, I'm a tad optimist. I think I've got more time than I have.
Yeah.
And I think the key is, somebody said, if you want to always be on time, you have to work backwards. So if you say, I've got to be at the office for 9 o'clock, well, I've got to go to Sainsbury's, you think, well, hang on, it takes me 20 minutes to go to the office, so that's 8:40. So I have to be left the supermarket by 8:40. How long is it going to take me to do the shopping? 10 minutes, so that's 8:30. I've got to be at Sainsbury's for, or other supermarkets are available. And and then you do that, and then you get to work on time. But apparently we don't, according to this literature here. So, Brits would sacrifice being on time so they can have breakfast and a hot drink at home. I think I've got to have a coffee before I've left the house.
I have to have a cup of tea.
Yeah, so you have to allow for that. That's 5 minutes for the kettle to boil. Another 5 minutes to drink it, I reckon. 35% of people admit that their morning routine often makes them late for work. Women are still much more likely to tackle domestic tasks in the house in the morning as well.
And do things I don't really need to do there and then.
So there you go. Yeah. Do you think, yeah, I do that. I do things that could wait until after work, but I think, oh, I'll just do this. So there we go. So when it comes to preparing for the day ahead, Brits are struggling to juggle their morning routine, with over a third of people admitting their routine makes them late for work. A study conducted by home and furnishings retailer Terry's Fabrics found that people in the UK spend an average 47 minutes preparing for the day ahead. That's 286 hours approximately, or 11.9 days a year. So here we go then, here's the top ones. How many have we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we've got 10. So number 10, catching up on the news. Now if you're tuning into South Birmingham Radio, reading the South Birmingham Radio website, or tuning into the old Bromsgrove and Droitwich Standard as well, we don't mind that. 25% there. Checking social media.
Yeah.
Now normally, we schedule stuff on South Birmingham Radio and on the papers that I work on for first thing in the morning, so we could be causing this because you're checking your social media and then you're clicking on one of our news stories, so you're getting number 10 and number 9 is making you late for work. Number 8, washing your hair. Hales.
Oh yeah.
It's got a
So
got any hair?
it's drying it.
Drying it and crimping it.
Yeah, do what everyone got to do.
Do you go to bed in rags? My sister used to always do that, you know, and then it makes it all frizzy in the morning and nice. There you go. Cleansing, toning and moisturising. Scott. You don't strike me as a man who does
No.
cleansing, toning and moisturising.
No.
No, so none for that.
9 times out of 10, I don't even wash my hair. I just rush out.
Just rush out.
Sacrilege.
He washes it the night before, Hales. We give him the benefit of the doubt.
Fair
Benefit of the doubt. Oh, me tripod slipped. Applying makeup, 30%. Hales.
Yeah, but I've got that down to a fine art now. It takes about 5
I
minutes.
suppose when it comes to theatre as well, applying makeup can make you late to go on stage.
Yeah.
Because when you look at professional theatre,
Especially if you've been in the boozer before, 2 minutes before.
Oh yeah. But on a serious note, when you're doing theatre, makeup can take roughly about an hour, depending on how much you need or what show you're doing.
So there we go. So it all depends on the role. So there we go. Spritzing perfume and aftershave.
That doesn't take
That
long.
can't take. That takes a couple of seconds. For a bloke, it's a bit of slap. For a woman, it's just a bit of that.
Yeah.
Do you do that thing, House, where you spray it and then walk into it? Yeah, so there you go. I think I've just got a bit dangerously close to the camera there on Facebook Live. I've probably put a few people off their Sunday
Makes your hair
lunches.
smell nice.
Making the bed.
Oh,
Just chuck
it's
the
just a
duvet back
quilted-
over.
That's what I
Don't you?
do.
Don't really. I don't think you need to turn the covers
It's not like
out
the
and
old
start,
days, is
and
it?
put an after eight on the
Yeah.
pillow for the next person.
Wouldn't last that long after.
Showering.
Yeah, every morning.
Yeah.
Showering don't take long though, does it?
No.
I mean, hop in the bath and hop
5-10 minutes.
hop in the shower, just quick. There we go. Having a hot drink, that's 5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm going to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, there's like a rule at our office where you can have breakfast, but it can't be after 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So if I get to work for 8, then I'll have breakfast at work. If not, I'll just have a few
you have a
Weetabix or
canteen or
something.
something?
No, just a little kitchen. So there we go. Other more unusual morning routine tasks revealed by Brits include feeding wild birds. Who's got time to go out and chuck a bit of birdseed about in the morning?
I get distracted by my cats though, because they're so cute. But no, I don't quite feed
No,
them.
you
back.
can't. You haven't got time to chuck a bit of seed around in the morning, have you?
No, 2 seconds.
Check in television recordings.
Yeah, that sounds like me. That does.
No.
That sounds like me.
And practicing Spanish over breakfast.
What?
Who the hell is practicing Spanish over breakfast?
I practice French.
That's really random.
You're there pouring the orange juice. Oh, I wonder when this orange juice. Oh, Seville.
Oh,
No, I don't know any Spanish, so I can't. It would have been good if I'd started speaking fluent Spanish there. I should have thought this
No,
one
I
first.
think so.
So there we go. You want?
Come on, stuff.
Common Diaz. She's an
Common
actress, isn't
Diaz.
she? So there you go. If you find yourself constantly in trouble for taking too much time to get ready, you're not alone. 31% of people in the UK admit that they tend to argue with family members or partners about hogging the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. Have you got sisters or brothers?
I have, yes. But I don't think my brother was as bothered about using the bathroom as me.
No. So there we go. Interestingly, when it comes to gender differences, it seems many households are still very traditional with how they tackle domestic tasks. The study found that women are more likely to do the tasks such as getting the kids for school, that's true in our house, making the bed, that's 43% to 26% of men, the school one is 20% to 10%, so that's not too much of a big one. Tidying the house, 18% of women, 7% of men. Who the hell is tidying the house in the morning? You just don't have time, worry about that after. And then 18% of women compared to 11% for preparing lunch. Prepare your lunch the night before. Okay, that's what you do. That's all good, especially the old slimming world. You do cook a nice lasagna. You've got a week's worth of lunches there. Top 5 professions and the amount of time they take in the morning. Accountants, 1.3 hours. Doctor, nurse, dentist, Hales, 1.2 hours. HR, 57 minutes. Administrative, 55 minutes. And the director or the owner of the company, 54 minutes. I must admit, I do most things the night before and just hop out of bed, have a coffee and I'm gone. Unless I'm going for a run, then I go for a run, then I have a shower, then I do that and stuff and all that. So yeah, I do check social media as well. I check real-time trains because that's an amazing app where you can like see if your train's going to be on time. And then that obviously makes a difference to when I leave the house. So all that. So we want to hear that. Let's add that to the textings. 07722 036 597. What makes you late in the mornings? Keep it clean as well.